Quantum Mind, Unveiling the Secrets of Consciousness. Curated and published by MindLixir. In a universe where every particle, every wave, and every quantum event is intricately connected, lies a profound mystery at the heart of existence, the mystery of consciousness. Have you ever found yourself pondering the depth of your own awareness? Wondering not just who you are, but what you are, at the most fundamental level? These questions are not just philosophical musings. They are gateways to one of the most exhilarating and challenging explorations humanity has ever embarked upon. Imagine, for a moment, that the answers to the most profound questions about our existence lie at the intersection of quantum physics and the human mind. This is not the realm of science fiction but a frontier that scientists, philosophers, and thinkers are increasingly probing. The notion that consciousness and quantum mechanics are intertwined suggests that our understanding of reality is only at its infancy. It hints at a universe far more interconnected and alive than we've ever imagined. But why is this important? Why should the esoteric workings of the quantum world matter to us in our daily lives? Many of us go through life feeling disconnected, not just from the people around us, but from ourselves and the universe at large. Have you ever felt a lingering sense of isolation, as if you were a solitary entity adrift in a vast, indifferent cosmos? Or perhaps you've experienced moments of inexplicable synchronicity, moments that seem too coincidental to be mere chance, prompting you to question the very fabric of reality. These experiences, both the alienating and the mystical, might be clues to a greater puzzle. They beckon us to look deeper, to question not just the nature of our individual minds, but the collective consciousness that binds us. The journey we are about to undertake is not just an academic exercise. It is a voyage into the very essence of what it means to be conscious, to be alive. We will explore how quantum physics, a domain filled with uncertainty, entanglement, and the bizarre behavior of particles at the smallest scales, could provide insights into the nature of consciousness itself. This exploration will challenge our preconceived notions of time, space, and reality. It will ask us to consider the possibility that our minds are more than just intricate biological machines, that there is a depth to consciousness that transcends the physical boundaries of our brains. But why explore this nexus of quantum physics and consciousness? Because it offers more than just answers to philosophical questions, it offers a new way of seeing the world and our place within it. It promises a shift from a life of separation and fragmentation to one of wholeness and interconnectedness. It suggests that the feelings of disconnection and isolation that plague our modern existence can be healed through a deeper understanding of the universe's quantum fabric. This audiobook is an invitation to embark on a journey of discovery. A journey that will delve into the mysteries of quantum mechanics, the enigmas of consciousness, and the spaces where they intersect. Along the way, we will confront questions that have puzzled humanity for centuries, perhaps finding that the answers lie not in the stars or the ancient texts, but within the very fabric of our being. As we peel back the layers of reality, we will explore the implications of quantum consciousness for our understanding of free will, the nature of reality, and the interconnectedness of all things. We will consider how this understanding can transform not just how we think, but how we live. How does a quantum view of consciousness affect our relationships, our creativity, our struggles, and our joys? How can it inform our practices of mindfulness, healing, and personal growth? This is not a journey for the faint of heart. It requires an openness to challenge deeply held beliefs and to entertain possibilities that might seem, at first glance, to be the stuff of fantasy. But for those who are willing to venture into the unknown, the rewards are unparalleled. The quantum mind perspective offers a blueprint for a life lived with greater awareness, purpose, and connection. It holds the promise of a transformed world, where the true potential of human consciousness is realized, and the artificial boundaries that separate us from each other and from the universe dissolve. In the following chapters, we will explore the quantum underpinnings of consciousness, the mind beyond the brain, the secrets unlocked by quantum thinking, and the practical implications of this knowledge for our lives and our world. Each chapter builds upon the last, weaving a tapestry of theory, evidence, and implication that is at once complex and profoundly simple. The culmination of this journey is a vision of the future, a future in which the secrets of consciousness are no longer secrets, and the quantum mind is not a theory but a lived reality. So, I invite you to take the first step on this journey with an open mind and a curious heart. Let us embark together on this exploration of the quantum mind, unveiling the secrets of consciousness and discovering the untapped potential that lies within us all. Chapter 1: The Quantum Fabric of Consciousness. The intersection of quantum physics and consciousness. Explore how quantum physics offers a new lens for understanding consciousness, challenging classical views and introducing the concept of interconnectedness. At the heart of every atom, beneath the layers of molecular structures and cellular complexity, lies the quantum realm, a world so profoundly different from our everyday experiences that it challenges the very way we perceive reality. It is here, in the dance of particles that pop in and out of existence, where probabilities replace certainties, and where the act of observation itself alters the outcome, that we find the first threads connecting the seemingly disparate worlds of quantum physics and consciousness. This intersection, though initially counterintuitive, offers a tantalizing glimpse into understanding consciousness, not as a mere byproduct of neurological processes but as a fundamental aspect of the universe. Quantum physics, with its roots in the early 20th century, revolutionized how scientists viewed the building blocks of the universe. Traditional Newtonian physics, with its predictable laws and orderly universe, could not account for the bizarre behaviors observed at the atomic and subatomic levels. Particles acted as both waves and particles, existing in a state of superposition until observed. This principle, known as the wave-particle duality, suggests that at the quantum level, reality does not exist in a definitive state until it is measured. Herein lies the first intriguing parallel to consciousness. Just as the quantum state depends on observation, consciousness too is an act of observation, of experiencing the world in a particular way. The famous double-slit experiment further illustrates this parallel. When electrons are fired through a double slit, they create an interference pattern on a detector screen, as if they traveled through both slits simultaneously, like waves. However, when observed, the electrons behave like particles, passing through one slit or the other, but not both. This experiment raises profound questions about the role of the observer in shaping reality. Similarly, consciousness shapes our perception of reality. Our thoughts, beliefs, and intentions influence how we experience the world, suggesting a participatory universe where the observer and the observed are intrinsically linked. This link between quantum mechanics and consciousness becomes even more compelling when considering the phenomenon of entanglement. Quantum entanglement occurs when particles become connected in such a way that the state of one, no matter how far apart, instantly influences the state of the other. This instantaneous communication defies the classical understanding of space and time, hinting at an underlying unity or interconnectedness of the universe. In the context of consciousness, this suggests a potential for connections that transcend physical separation, reminiscent of experiences of telepathy, synchronicity, or collective consciousness. Such phenomena defy conventional explanations but find a curious resonance in the quantum world. Furthermore, the principle of non-locality, inherent in quantum entanglement, challenges the notion of isolated, separate entities in favor of a holistic, interconnected cosmos. This principle can be metaphorically applied to human consciousness, proposing that individual minds are not isolated units but part of a larger, interconnected network of consciousness. This perspective has profound implications for understanding not only the nature of human consciousness, but also the fundamental nature of reality itself. The exploration of consciousness through the lens of quantum physics invites us to consider the possibility that consciousness might be as fundamental to the fabric of the universe as space, time, and matter. Some physicists and philosophers propose that consciousness is not an emergent property of complex neurological processes, but a basic feature of the universe, intrinsic to the quantum field that underlies all of reality. This radical viewpoint suggests that the universe is not a cold, unconscious machine, but a dynamic, interconnected web of consciousness, where mind and matter are deeply intertwined. This intersection of quantum physics and consciousness challenges us to rethink the nature of reality, identity, and our place in the universe. It suggests that the mysteries of consciousness and the mysteries of the quantum world are not separate puzzles, but two sides of the same coin. By exploring this intersection, we embark on a journey that not only illuminates the inner workings of the mind and the universe, but also offers a new paradigm for understanding the profound connection between the two. As we delve deeper into the quantum fabric of consciousness, we are compelled to question the very nature of existence. The implications of this exploration are vast, touching on the essence of who we are and the reality we inhabit. It beckons us to consider a world where the boundaries between the physical and the metaphysical blur, where the potential for a deeper, more interconnected existence lies not in the realm of science fiction, but in the very nature of the quantum universe. Venturing deeper into the nexus of consciousness and quantum mechanics unveils a landscape where the very foundations of reality are questioned, and the nature of consciousness takes on new dimensions. Within this quantum world, consciousness is not merely a passive observer, but an active participant, intricately woven into the fabric of existence. This perspective challenges conventional views and beckons us to reconsider our understanding of consciousness, not as an emergent property of complex biological processes, but as an integral aspect of the universe itself. The concept of consciousness within the quantum framework suggests a radical rethinking of its role in the universe. Traditionally, consciousness has been viewed through a materialistic lens, as a byproduct of brain activity. However, the peculiarities of quantum mechanics invite us to consider the possibility that consciousness might influence, or even shape, the physical world. This idea is rooted in the principle that the act of observation can determine the state of a quantum system. The question then arises, could consciousness, through the act of observation, affect the outcome of quantum events? This notion posits consciousness as a fundamental force, capable of interacting with the material world in ways that transcend classical physics. The exploration of consciousness in the quantum realm draws upon the concept of the observer effect, which posits that the outcome of a quantum experiment can change depending on whether or not the experiment is being observed. This interplay between observation and reality suggests a universe that is responsive to consciousness, where the observer and the observed are entangled in a participatory cosmic dance. Such a view implies that consciousness is not an isolated phenomenon confined to the brain, but a pervasive element of the universe, influencing and being influenced by the quantum field. Moreover, the idea of a quantum consciousness challenges the notion of objective reality. In a quantum universe, reality is not fixed but probabilistic, existing in a state of potentialities until observed. This fluidity of reality echoes the subjective nature of human consciousness, where perception shapes experience. It suggests a cosmos where the inner world of consciousness and the outer world of physical reality are not separate realms, but intertwined dimensions of the same fabric. This interconnectedness opens up profound philosophical and scientific inquiries about the nature of existence, and the role of the mind in shaping our understanding of the universe. The implications of considering consciousness within the quantum framework extend beyond the philosophical to the practical and the spiritual. It offers a new lens through which to view phenomena such as intuition, creativity, and even mystical experiences. These aspects of human experience, often relegated to the margins of scientific inquiry, can be re-examined in the light of quantum consciousness. By acknowledging the potential for consciousness to extend beyond the brain and interact with the quantum field, we open the door to a deeper understanding of these phenomena, recognizing them not as anomalies but as expressions of the fundamental nature of reality. Furthermore, the integration of consciousness into the quantum world invites a re-evaluation of the mind-body problem. If consciousness can influence the physical world at the quantum level, what does this mean for our understanding of health, healing, and the power of the mind? This perspective not only bridges the gap between science and spirituality, but also offers practical implications for enhancing well-being through mindfulness, meditation, and other practices that harness the power of consciousness. In this quantum view of consciousness, we are invited to see ourselves not as mere spectators in the universe, but as co-creators, actively participating in the unfolding of reality. This realization carries with it a sense of responsibility and empowerment. Understanding the interconnectedness of consciousness and the quantum world challenges us to rethink our approach to life, our relationships with others, and our impact on the planet. It calls us to a higher level of awareness, where we recognize our potential to shape not only our own lives, but the very fabric of reality itself. As we delve further into the mysteries of consciousness in the quantum world, we embark on a journey that transcends the boundaries of traditional science and spirituality. This exploration offers a vision of a universe alive with possibility, where the mysteries of consciousness and the enigmas of quantum mechanics converge to reveal a deeper understanding of ourselves and the cosmos. It is a journey that promises not only to illuminate the nature of reality, but also to transform our perception of what it means to be conscious beings in an interconnected universe. Chapter 2: The Mind Beyond the Brain. In the vast and intricate tapestry of the universe, the principle of non-locality stands out as one of the most intriguing and mystifying aspects of quantum physics. It defies the conventional understanding of space and time, suggesting that the fabric of reality is far more interconnected than we ever imagined. This principle, when viewed through the lens of consciousness, opens up profound implications for understanding the nature of the mind and the deep connections that bind us not just to each other, but to the entirety of the cosmos. Non-locality in quantum physics refers to the phenomenon where particles that have once interacted can become entangled in such a way that the state of one, regardless of the distance separating them, can instantaneously influence the state of the other. This instantaneous connection occurs beyond the confines of space and time as we understand them, suggesting a level of interconnectedness that transcends our classical view of the universe. The Einstein-Podolsky-Rosen paradox and Bell's theorem have both provided theoretical and experimental support for this concept, challenging the very foundations of classical physics and inviting us to reconsider the nature of reality itself. The implications of non-locality extend far beyond the atomic and subatomic levels, touching upon the very essence of human experience, consciousness. If the universe at its core operates on principles of interconnectedness that defy spatial and temporal boundaries, then could not the same be said of consciousness? This question opens up a fascinating avenue of exploration into the nature of the mind and its connection to the universe at large. It suggests that our individual consciousness might not be as isolated or confined to our physical bodies, as we have traditionally believed. Instead, it may be part of a much larger, interconnected network of consciousness that transcends physical separation. This perspective aligns with experiences reported across cultures and ages, such as moments of profound synchronicity, instances of telepathy, or feelings of oneness with the universe. These experiences, often dismissed by the scientific community due to their subjective nature and the difficulty of empirical study, find a new context within the framework of quantum non-locality. They suggest that the mind's reach may extend far beyond the limits of the brain, participating in a non-local field of consciousness that envelops all of existence. Exploring consciousness through the lens of non-locality also challenges our understanding of identity and self. If our minds are intrinsically linked to a vast, interconnected network that transcends time and space, then the boundaries between self and other, between one's consciousness and the consciousness of another, become blurred. This has profound implications for how we understand empathy, intuition, and the collective human experience. It suggests that at a fundamental level, the separation we perceive between ourselves and the world around us is an illusion. Instead, we are all part of a continuous fabric of existence, woven together by the threads of consciousness. Furthermore, the principle of non-locality can provide a new foundation for understanding the mechanisms behind phenomena such as distant healing, the power of intention, and the efficacy of prayer and meditation. These practices, often viewed with skepticism by the scientific community, may operate through the non-local connections within the field of consciousness, suggesting that our thoughts and intentions can have a direct impact on the physical world. Incorporating non-locality into our understanding of consciousness not only expands our conception of the mind, but also offers a new paradigm for understanding the nature of reality itself. It points to a universe where everything is deeply interconnected, where the separation between mind and matter, subject and object, is but a superficial division in a much more profound and unified existence. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of non-locality and the mind, we are invited to reconsider our place in the universe. We are challenged to view ourselves not as isolated entities, but as integral parts of a vast and interconnected cosmos, where our thoughts, feelings, and actions are woven into the very fabric of reality. This realization opens up new pathways for personal and collective growth, suggesting that by deepening our understanding of the non-local nature of consciousness, we can foster a more harmonious and interconnected world. Quantum entanglement, a phenomenon that Albert Einstein famously referred to as spooky action at a distance, stands as one of the pillars of quantum mechanics, challenging our most basic understanding of the laws governing the universe. When two particles become entangled, the state of one, no matter how far apart, instantaneously influences the state of the other, defying the conventional limits of space and time. This concept, which was once thought to be impossible, has been experimentally verified and continues to puzzle and fascinate scientists. However, the implications of quantum entanglement extend far beyond the microscopic world of particles and photons. They offer profound insights into the nature of consciousness and the fundamental interconnectedness of all things. At its core, quantum entanglement suggests a universe where separation is an illusion, where every part of the cosmos is intrinsically connected to every other part. This interconnectedness, a fundamental aspect of the quantum realm, provides a compelling metaphor for understanding the complex web of relationships that define human existence and consciousness. It prompts us to reconsider the nature of individual consciousness as not merely an isolated phenomenon contained within the brain, but as a part of a vast, interconnected network of awareness that spans the universe. The exploration of quantum entanglement in the context of consciousness invites us to consider the possibility that our thoughts, emotions, and intentions are not just personal experiences, but elements of a larger, collective consciousness. This perspective resonates with numerous spiritual and philosophical traditions across the world, which have long posited the existence of a universal mind or collective consciousness that connects all beings. Quantum entanglement provides a scientific framework that supports these ancient concepts, suggesting that the deep sense of connection and oneness people sometimes experience might be rooted in the fundamental nature of reality itself. The implications of this interconnectedness for our understanding of consciousness are vast and multifaceted. It challenges the traditional materialistic view that consciousness arises solely from physical processes within the brain, suggesting instead that consciousness might be a basic feature of the universe, akin to space, time, and matter. This view posits that consciousness, like entanglement, transcends physical boundaries, enabling a level of communication and connection that defies conventional explanations. Furthermore, quantum entanglement and interconnectedness have profound implications for understanding the mechanisms underlying phenomena, such as telepathy, precognition, and the power of collective intention. These phenomena, often relegated to the fringes of scientific inquiry, might be manifestations of the entangled nature of consciousness, offering empirical evidence for a deeply interconnected universe where the minds of individuals can influence each other and the physical world in subtle but significant ways. This interconnected view of consciousness also has practical implications for how we approach issues of empathy, ethics, and environmental stewardship. Recognizing the fundamental interconnectedness of all life can foster a sense of global responsibility and compassion, encouraging actions that promote the well-being of all beings. It suggests that the choices we make and the intentions we hold have ripple effects throughout the fabric of consciousness, influencing the world in ways we may not fully comprehend. In exploring the connections between quantum entanglement and consciousness, we are invited to expand our understanding of ourselves and the universe. We are encouraged to see beyond the illusions of separation and to recognize the deep interconnectedness that binds us to each other and to the cosmos. This realization has the potential to transform our worldview, our relationships, and our approach to the challenges facing humanity, pointing the way toward a more harmonious and interconnected existence. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of quantum entanglement and interconnectedness, we are not only uncovering the secrets of the universe but also discovering the profound unity that underlies all of existence. This journey challenges us to rethink our place in the cosmos, and to embrace the interconnected nature of consciousness as a fundamental aspect of reality. Chapter 3: Unlocking the Quantum Secrets of Consciousness. The role of the observer in quantum mechanics introduces a profound shift in our understanding of reality, merging the realms of observation and creation in ways that challenge the foundational principles of classical physics. In the quantum world, particles exist in a state of potentiality, their properties undefined until measured. This act of measurement collapses the wave function, a mathematical representation of all possible states of a system, into a single outcome. This phenomenon suggests that the act of observation is not a passive receipt of information, but an active engagement that shapes the reality observed. The implications of this for consciousness are profound, suggesting that consciousness itself may play a fundamental role in the fabric of reality. The observer effect in quantum mechanics implies that reality, at its core, is not fixed but fluid, shaped by the interactions between the quantum system and the observer. This intertwining of observation and creation at the quantum level mirrors the process of conscious awareness, where the act of perceiving the world around us shapes our experience of reality. It suggests that consciousness is not merely a byproduct of physical processes but an integral part of the universe's fabric, a participant in the unfolding of reality. This perspective aligns with the participatory anthropic principle, which posits that the universe is incomplete without the presence of an observer, that consciousness is not an accidental occurrence but a necessity for the existence of the universe as we know it. This principle elevates the role of consciousness from a passive observer to a co-creator of reality, suggesting that our perceptions, thoughts, and intentions have a direct impact on the world. The philosophical implications of the observer's role in quantum mechanics extend into the realms of free will and determinism. If the act of observation can influence the outcome of quantum events, then it suggests that consciousness can shape the course of physical reality. This opens up a new understanding of free will, not as the freedom to act without constraint, but as the freedom to influence the quantum possibilities that give rise to the physical world. It presents a view of reality where the future is not predetermined but is a spectrum of possibilities that consciousness can navigate. Moreover, the observer effect challenges the traditional separation between subject and object, the observer and the observed. It suggests that at a fundamental level, the division between the internal world of the observer and the external reality is an illusion. This blurring of boundaries has significant implications for our understanding of identity, self, and the interconnectedness of all things. It invites us to consider a model of consciousness that is not confined to individual minds but is part of a larger, interdependent reality. Exploring the role of the observer in consciousness also has practical implications for how we live our lives. It suggests that our attitudes, beliefs, and intentions are not just passive responses to the world but active forces that shape our reality. This realization empowers us to take responsibility for our perceptions and to recognize the creative potential of our consciousness. It encourages a more mindful and intentional approach to life, where we are aware of the impact of our thoughts and actions on the world around us. In conclusion, the role of the observer in quantum mechanics offers a radical reimagining of the nature of reality and consciousness. It challenges us to rethink our place in the universe, not as detached observers but as integral participants in the fabric of existence. This shift in perspective has the potential to transform our understanding of ourselves, our relationships, and our role in the cosmos. By embracing the interconnectedness of all things, we open ourselves to a deeper engagement with the mystery of existence, where consciousness and reality are inextricably linked. The quantum leap in understanding consciousness represents a pivotal moment in the exploration of the mind and reality, where the mysteries of quantum mechanics and the enigma of consciousness converge to reveal a profound truth about our existence. This secret, hinted at throughout our journey, is the realization that consciousness and the quantum realm are not merely interconnected but are fundamentally inseparable. This revelation challenges the conventional materialistic worldview, proposing instead that consciousness is a fundamental aspect of the universe, as essential as space, time, and matter. This quantum leap is predicated on the understanding that the strange and counterintuitive principles of quantum physics, non-locality, entanglement, superposition, and the role of the observer, do not merely apply to the microscopic particles but are woven into the very fabric of reality. These principles suggest that at its core, the universe is not a collection of separate objects interacting within space and time but a unified field of potentiality, where consciousness plays an integral role in shaping reality. The idea that consciousness is fundamental to the universe suggests a radical rethinking of our place in the cosmos. It implies that the universe is not a cold, indifferent machine but a living, conscious entity, with human consciousness being an expression of the universe's inherent consciousness. This perspective opens up new avenues for understanding the nature of reality, suggesting that the physical world we perceive is just one aspect of a much richer, more complex tapestry of existence. This interconnectedness of consciousness and the quantum fabric of the universe has significant implications for our understanding of the nature of reality. It suggests that the separation between the internal world of the mind and the external physical world is an illusion. Instead, they are two aspects of the same underlying reality, continuously interacting and influencing each other. This viewpoint offers a new paradigm for understanding phenomena that have long puzzled scientists and philosophers, such as the placebo effect, the power of intention, and the experiences of transcendence and unity reported by mystics and meditators throughout the ages. Moreover, the quantum leap in understanding consciousness shifts the focus from a deterministic universe, where events unfold in a linear, cause-and-effect fashion, to a participatory universe, where the potential for creativity and change is infinite. It empowers us to recognize that our thoughts, beliefs, and intentions can have a profound impact on the world around us, not through mystical or supernatural means, but as a natural consequence of the fundamental interconnectedness of all things. This revelation also brings with it a responsibility to harness the power of our consciousness in positive, constructive ways. Understanding that our inner states, our thoughts, emotions, and intentions can influence the outer world encourages us to cultivate qualities such as compassion, empathy, and mindfulness. It invites us to engage with the world and with each other in a more conscious, deliberate manner, recognizing that our collective consciousness has the power to shape the future of our planet. In conclusion, the quantum leap in understanding consciousness is not just a theoretical shift, but a transformative insight that has the potential to change how we view ourselves, our relationships, and our place in the universe. It offers a vision of reality where consciousness is not an epiphenomenon of the brain, but the very essence of existence. This perspective encourages us to embrace the mystery and potential of our consciousness, exploring new ways of being and relating that reflect the profound interconnectedness of all life. As we move forward, let us carry with us the insights and revelations of this quantum leap, allowing them to guide us in our continued exploration of the quantum mind and the secrets of consciousness. Chapter 4: Quantum Mindfulness and Well-Being. Quantum thinking for personal transformation embodies the application of quantum principles to enhance individual mindfulness, creativity, and overall well-being. This approach goes beyond traditional self-help methodologies, integrating insights from quantum physics to foster a profound shift in perception and experience. By embracing the concepts of interconnectedness, potentiality, and the observer's role within the quantum framework, individuals can unlock new dimensions of personal growth and self-understanding. The foundation of quantum thinking lies in recognizing the fluid and interconnected nature of reality, as revealed by quantum mechanics. This perspective challenges the conventional, linear way of thinking that often limits our potential and narrows our view of the world. Quantum thinking encourages us to see ourselves and our lives as part of a dynamic, interconnected web of existence, where our thoughts, feelings, and actions have a significant impact on our reality. This realization opens up new pathways for change and transformation, enabling us to approach our lives with greater creativity and openness. One of the key aspects of quantum thinking is the concept of potentiality. In the quantum realm, particles exist in a state of superposition, embodying multiple potential states simultaneously until observed. Analogously, in our lives, we are constantly surrounded by an infinite array of possibilities. Quantum thinking invites us to tap into this field of potential, encouraging us to envision and manifest the realities we desire. By focusing our intentions and aligning our thoughts, emotions, and actions with our goals, we can collapse the wave function of our lives into the reality we wish to experience. Furthermore, the role of the observer in quantum mechanics highlights the power of perception and intention in shaping our experience of reality. Just as the act of observation can determine the state of a quantum system, our perceptions and intentions can influence the course of our lives. Quantum thinking advocates for a mindful approach to life, where we become conscious observers of our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. By cultivating awareness and choosing our focus deliberately, we can navigate our lives with greater clarity and purpose, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth. Quantum thinking also encourages a holistic view of well-being, recognizing the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit. This perspective suggests that our thoughts and emotions can influence our physical health and vice versa. By integrating practices such as meditation, visualization, and positive affirmations, we can harness the power of our minds to promote healing, reduce stress, and enhance our overall well-being. Additionally, quantum thinking fosters creativity and innovation by encouraging us to embrace uncertainty and explore the unknown. Just as quantum particles thrive in a state of uncertainty until observed, we too can find creativity and inspiration in embracing the unknown and stepping out of our comfort zones. This approach invites us to experiment, take risks, and view failures not as setbacks but as valuable learning experiences. Quantum thinking for personal transformation offers a revolutionary approach to personal development, grounded in the principles of quantum physics. By embracing the interconnectedness of all things, the infinite field of potentiality, and the power of intention and perception, we can catalyze profound changes in our lives and the world around us. Quantum thinking empowers us to transcend limiting beliefs, embrace our creative potential, and navigate the complexities of life with greater ease and resilience. The healing power of a quantum perspective represents a transformative approach to mental health, stress reduction, and holistic healing. By integrating the principles of quantum physics into our understanding of health and wellness, we open ourselves to a more profound and interconnected way of healing. This quantum perspective shifts our focus from a purely materialistic view of health, centered on the physical body, to a more holistic view that includes the mind, spirit, and the interconnectedness of all aspects of our being. At the heart of this quantum view is the recognition of the mind-body connection, a principle that has been explored in various healing traditions, but finds a new depth of understanding within the context of quantum physics. The entanglement of mind and body suggests that our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs can have a direct impact on our physical health. From this perspective, healing is not just about treating symptoms but about addressing the underlying patterns of thought and emotion that contribute to disease. The concept of non-locality in quantum physics, which posits that particles can affect each other's states instantaneously over vast distances, offers a metaphor for understanding how our internal states can influence our health and well-being. This interconnectedness implies that positive thoughts and emotions can promote healing, not only within ourselves but also within the collective consciousness. Practices such as meditation, positive affirmations, and visualization can harness the power of intention to influence our health at a quantum level, promoting balance, harmony, and well-being. Furthermore, the quantum perspective challenges the traditional notion of determinism in health, suggesting instead that our well-being is influenced by a field of possibilities. By adopting a quantum view, we recognize that we are not passive victims of our genetics or circumstances, but active participants in shaping our health and reality. This empowers us to take charge of our well-being, exploring alternative healing modalities that align with the quantum understanding of interconnectedness and potentiality. Stress reduction is another area where the healing power of a quantum perspective can be profoundly felt. Stress is often a result of feeling disconnected or out of alignment with our true selves and the universe. By embracing the quantum principles of interconnectedness and the observer effect, we can cultivate a sense of unity and purpose, reducing feelings of isolation and anxiety. Techniques such as quantum meditation, which focuses on experiencing the interconnectedness of all things, can help to dissolve stress and promote a state of deep peace and relaxation. The quantum perspective also offers new insights into the nature of consciousness and its role in healing. It suggests that by aligning our consciousness with health, wellness, and positive outcomes, we can influence our physical reality. This aligns with the concept of quantum healing, which posits that significant, rapid changes in health can occur when we align our consciousness with the desired state of being. Quantum healing recognizes the power of consciousness to transcend time and space, allowing for healing that defies conventional medical expectations. Adopting a quantum perspective on healing opens up new dimensions of wellness that encompass the mind, body, and spirit. It invites us to explore the interconnectedness of all aspects of our being and the universe, harnessing the power of our thoughts, emotions, and intentions to promote healing. This approach encourages a holistic view of health, where healing is seen as a journey of alignment with our true selves and the fundamental interconnectedness of all life. By embracing the healing power of a quantum perspective, we can transcend traditional limitations and unlock our innate potential for health, well-being, and transformation. Chapter 5: The Universe Within, Exploring Inner Space. The exploration of microcosm and macrocosm within the quantum context offers profound insights into the nature of reality, suggesting a mirroring between the vast universe outside us and the intricate world within. This perspective, deeply rooted in various philosophical and spiritual traditions, finds compelling support in the principles of quantum physics. It posits that the same patterns, structures, and laws observed in the cosmos can also be found within the human mind and consciousness, illustrating a fundamental unity between the observer and the observed, the inner self and the outer universe. At the heart of this exploration is the principle of fractal geometry, the concept that similar patterns recur at progressively smaller or larger scales. In the context of quantum physics, this concept suggests that the fabric of the universe is woven with a repeating, self-similar pattern, from the smallest subatomic particles to the largest galactic structures. This idea resonates with the ancient Hermetic axiom as above, so below, as within, so without, which reflects the belief in the interconnectedness and correspondence between the microcosm, the human being, and the macrocosm, the universe. The concept of entanglement further illuminates this mirroring between microcosm and macrocosm. Just as entangled particles remain connected across vast distances, reflecting a deep-seated unity that transcends physical space, the human mind and consciousness are also entangled with the cosmos. Our thoughts, emotions, and intentions are not isolated phenomena but are interconnected with the wider fabric of reality, influencing and being influenced by the cosmic dance of energy and matter. Moreover, the observer effect in quantum mechanics, where the act of observation influences the observed phenomenon, mirrors the way our perception shapes our experience of reality. This suggests that the universe and the mind are participatory in nature, co-creating reality through an intricate dance of observation, intention, and experience. This perspective challenges the notion of a passive, objective universe, proposing instead that reality is a dynamic interplay between the internal world of the observer and the external world of the observed. This reflection of the universe within the human mind extends to the concept of quantum consciousness. Some theories propose that consciousness itself emerges from quantum processes within the brain, suggesting that the mind operates on the same quantum principles that govern the universe. This implies a deep connection between the way we think, perceive, and experience consciousness and the fundamental nature of reality, blurring the lines between the physical and the metaphysical, the material and the spiritual. Exploring the microcosm and macrocosm through the lens of quantum physics offers a transformative understanding of our place in the universe. It suggests that we are not mere spectators in the cosmic play but integral parts of a vast, interconnected whole. This realization fosters a sense of unity and interconnectedness with all existence, encouraging a holistic view of life that transcends the apparent separation between self and other, mind and matter, human and cosmos. The exploration of microcosm and macrocosm within the quantum framework reveals a universe where the boundaries between the inner world of the human mind and the outer expanse of the cosmos are fluid and interconnected. This understanding invites us to reconsider our notions of identity, consciousness, and reality, suggesting that the key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe lies within the depths of our own minds. By embracing this profound interconnectedness, we can foster a deeper sense of harmony, purpose, and belonging in the cosmos. Quantum meditation and inner exploration represent a fascinating synthesis of ancient meditative practices with the groundbreaking insights of quantum physics, offering a unique pathway to deepen self-awareness and expand consciousness. This approach to meditation leverages the principles of interconnectedness, potentiality, and the observer effect inherent in quantum theory to facilitate profound experiences of unity and expanded states of awareness. Through quantum meditation, individuals can explore the inner cosmos of their minds, tapping into the deeper dimensions of reality that quantum physics has unveiled. At the core of quantum meditation is the concept of interconnectedness, which suggests that all aspects of the universe, including our own consciousness, are deeply intertwined. By focusing on this interconnectedness during meditation, individuals can experience a profound sense of unity with all that is. This experience mirrors the quantum field's non-local nature, where particles remain connected across vast distances, transcending the conventional boundaries of space and time. Quantum meditation encourages practitioners to transcend their perceived separateness, realizing a state of oneness with the cosmos. Another key aspect of quantum meditation is the exploration of potentiality. In quantum physics, particles exist in a state of superposition, embodying multiple possibilities simultaneously until observed. Quantum meditation invites individuals to tap into this field of infinite possibilities within their own consciousness. By entering a meditative state free from the constraints of rigid expectations and predefined outcomes, practitioners can explore the limitless potential of their minds, encountering new possibilities for thought, perception, and being. The observer effect, a cornerstone of quantum mechanics, also plays a crucial role in quantum meditation. This principle suggests that the act of observation can influence the outcome of quantum events. Applied to meditation, this implies that by observing our thoughts, emotions, and sensations with mindfulness and intention, we can shape our inner reality. Quantum meditation fosters a heightened awareness of the present moment, empowering individuals to become conscious creators of their mental and emotional states. Quantum meditation also involves inner exploration through visualization techniques inspired by quantum theories. Practitioners might visualize themselves as part of the quantum field, experiencing the dissolution of physical boundaries and merging with the energy that permeates all of existence. This practice can lead to insights about the nature of consciousness and reality, fostering a deeper understanding of the self as an integral part of the universe. Moreover, quantum meditation can facilitate experiences of transcendence, where individuals perceive beyond the limitations of the physical senses and the ego. These experiences, often described as mystical or spiritual awakenings, reflect the quantum principle that reality is far more vast and interconnected than our ordinary perception suggests. Through quantum meditation, practitioners can access states of consciousness that offer clarity, peace, and a profound sense of interconnectedness with all life. Quantum meditation and inner exploration offer a powerful tool for personal growth and spiritual development, drawing upon the insights of quantum physics to deepen our understanding of consciousness and reality. This approach to meditation encourages us to explore the inner depths of our being, revealing the interconnectedness, potentiality, and creative power that lie within. By practicing quantum meditation, we can expand our awareness, transcend the illusion of separateness, and awaken to the profound unity that binds us to the cosmos. Chapter 6: Quantum Ethics and the Future of Humanity. As we navigate the threshold of understanding afforded by quantum physics, a new dimension of ethical consideration emerges, one that intertwines our deepest scientific insights with the moral compass guiding human behavior. This convergence of quantum consciousness and ethics, or quantum ethics, invites us to reconsider our responsibilities towards one another and the planet through the lens of interconnectedness and the profound implications of our thoughts, actions, and intentions. Quantum ethics is predicated on the understanding that the universe is a deeply interconnected web where every action, no matter how small, can have far-reaching consequences. This principle of interconnectedness, a cornerstone of quantum physics, challenges us to view our ethical decisions not as isolated choices but as ripples in the vast ocean of existence, affecting the whole in ways we are only beginning to understand. It suggests that our traditional notions of separateness between self and other, humanity and nature, mind and matter, are illusions, urging us towards a more holistic view of life. At the heart of quantum ethics lies the concept of non-locality, which posits that events can be connected in ways that are not limited by physical proximity or the linear flow of time. Applied to ethics, this concept suggests that our moral responsibility extends beyond our immediate surroundings and temporal concerns, encompassing a wider, more universal scope. It encourages us to consider the long-term impact of our actions on the environment, future generations, and the cosmos itself, advocating for a stewardship that acknowledges our role in the intricate tapestry of life. Furthermore, the observer effect in quantum mechanics, the phenomenon where the act of observation influences the outcome, underscores the power of intention and awareness in shaping reality. In the context of ethics, this principle highlights the transformative potential of conscious action and mindful living. It suggests that by aligning our intentions with values of compassion, empathy, and sustainability, we can co-create a more harmonious world. Quantum ethics thus calls for an active engagement with the ethical dimensions of our choices, recognizing that our thoughts, beliefs, and intentions play a crucial role in the unfolding of collective destiny. Quantum ethics also challenges us to expand our circle of moral consideration, transcending anthropocentric views to recognize the intrinsic value of all beings and the environment. This expanded ethical perspective reflects the quantum principle of entanglement, where the fate of each part is inextricably linked to the whole. By acknowledging our deep interconnectedness with all life, quantum ethics fosters a sense of global empathy and responsibility, urging us to act in ways that promote the well-being of all beings and the planet. In envisioning the future of humanity, quantum ethics offers a roadmap for navigating the complexities of the modern world with wisdom and compassion. It calls for a paradigm shift from competition and domination to cooperation and coexistence, from exploitation and greed to stewardship and generosity. This shift is not merely philosophical but practical, requiring concrete changes in how we live, work, and relate to one another and the Earth. Quantum ethics represents a profound reimagining of our ethical responsibilities in light of the interconnectedness revealed by quantum physics. It challenges us to view our actions through the lens of universal interconnectedness, recognizing the profound impact our choices have on the fabric of reality. As we stand at this pivotal moment in history, quantum ethics invites us to embrace a more conscious, compassionate, and sustainable way of living, paving the way for a future that honors the deep interconnectedness of all existence. The concept of a quantum leap for humanity envisions a transformative shift in global consciousness and societal structures, propelled by the widespread adoption of quantum consciousness principles. This leap entails a profound re-evaluation of our understanding of reality, identity, and interconnectedness, with significant implications for addressing the complex challenges facing our world today. By embracing the insights offered by quantum physics and integrating them into the collective consciousness, humanity stands on the brink of a new era characterized by enhanced empathy, sustainability, and global unity. One of the most pivotal aspects of this quantum leap is the recognition of the interconnected nature of all existence. Quantum physics has revealed that at the fundamental level, the universe is a web of relationships, with every particle, every being, and every action intricately linked. Translating this understanding into the fabric of human society encourages a shift from individualism and competition towards cooperation and collective well-being. In this new paradigm, policies, economic systems, and social structures are reimagined to reflect our deep interdependence, promoting a more equitable distribution of resources and a concerted effort to address global issues such as poverty, inequality, and climate change. Another crucial element of the quantum leap is the acknowledgement of the co-creative power of consciousness. The observer effect in quantum mechanics, where the act of observation influences the outcome, metaphorically underscores the role of human intention and belief in shaping our world. This realization empowers individuals and communities to envision and manifest positive change, utilizing the power of collective intentionality to catalyze societal transformation. It suggests that by aligning our thoughts, emotions, and actions with visions of peace, sustainability, and harmony, we can co-create a future that reflects these values. Furthermore, the quantum leap for humanity involves a renaissance of wisdom and knowledge, integrating the insights of science, spirituality, and indigenous traditions. This holistic approach to knowledge recognizes the limitations of a purely materialistic worldview and opens up new avenues for understanding the nature of reality, consciousness, and the cosmos. By weaving together diverse strands of human inquiry, we can forge a more comprehensive understanding of our place in the universe, one that honors the complexity and mystery of existence. The implications of this quantum leap for addressing global challenges are profound. With a renewed sense of interconnectedness, societies are better equipped to tackle environmental degradation, recognizing the intrinsic value of the natural world and our responsibility to protect it. The principles of quantum consciousness can inspire innovative solutions to climate change, biodiversity loss, and pollution, grounded in respect for the Earth and the recognition of our mutual interdependence. Moreover, the quantum leap for humanity heralds a new era of peace and global cooperation. By transcending artificial boundaries and recognizing the unity of all people, we can overcome conflict, division, and strife. This vision of global unity does not erase diversity but celebrates it as an expression of the manifold possibilities of existence, fostering a world where differences are bridges to understanding rather than barriers to cooperation. The quantum leap for humanity represents a pivotal moment in our collective journey, a chance to redefine our relationship with ourselves, each other, and the planet. It offers a beacon of hope for a world facing unprecedented challenges, suggesting that the solutions we seek may lie in the very fabric of the universe, waiting to be discovered through the lens of quantum consciousness. As we stand at this crossroads, the choices we make and the visions we hold have the power to shape the future of humanity and the Earth, ushering in an era of unparalleled transformation and growth. Chapter 7: Integrating Quantum Consciousness into Everyday Life. Practical quantum living offers a transformative approach to integrating the profound insights of quantum consciousness into our daily lives, fostering a way of being that aligns with the principles of interconnectedness, potentiality, and mindful observation. This approach is not just theoretical, but deeply practical, influencing our decisions, relationships, and personal growth in tangible ways. By embodying the essence of quantum consciousness, we can navigate the complexities of life with greater ease, creativity, and fulfillment, fostering a life that resonates with the harmony and infinite possibilities of the quantum field. Integrating quantum insights into daily decisions. At the heart of practical quantum living lies the principle of making decisions that reflect the interconnected nature of reality. This means considering the broader impact of our choices, recognizing that each action contributes to the collective fabric of existence. Whether it's choosing sustainable practices to honor our connection with the Earth or making choices that promote kindness and compassion, the quantum perspective encourages us to act in ways that support the well-being of all. Cultivating quantum relationships. The principle of entanglement in quantum physics, where particles remain connected across space and time, offers a powerful metaphor for human relationships. Practical quantum living invites us to view our relationships as deeply interconnected, transcending physical boundaries and superficial differences. By approaching relationships with empathy, openness, and a recognition of our mutual interdependence, we can foster deeper connections that reflect the unity and diversity of the quantum world. Personal growth through quantum consciousness. The concept of potentiality in quantum physics, where particles exist in multiple states until observed, mirrors the infinite possibilities available to us at any moment. Practical quantum living encourages us to tap into this field of potential, embracing growth, change, and the realization of our fullest selves. This involves setting intentions that align with our deepest values and aspirations, and being open to the flow of opportunities and experiences that lead us toward our desired outcomes. Mindful observation and the creation of reality. The observer effect in quantum mechanics, where the act of observation influences the outcome, underscores the power of our attention and awareness. By practicing mindful observation, we can become conscious creators of our reality, choosing to focus on thoughts, emotions, and actions that cultivate positivity, abundance, and well-being. This mindfulness extends to how we perceive challenges and obstacles, viewing them as opportunities for growth and learning. Living in harmony with the quantum field. Practical quantum living ultimately invites us to live in harmony with the quantum field, recognizing that we are expressions of a dynamic, interconnected universe. This involves embracing the mystery and wonder of existence, staying open to the synchronicities and intuitive guidance that arise from our deep connection with the cosmos, and cultivating a sense of awe and gratitude for the intricate web of life. Practical quantum living provides a roadmap for integrating the transformative insights of quantum consciousness into every aspect of our lives. By embodying the principles of interconnectedness, potentiality, and mindful observation, we can navigate life's journey with greater clarity, purpose, and joy, co-creating a reality that reflects the beauty and complexity of the quantum universe. The concept of the ripple effect of quantum awareness embodies the transformative potential that individual shifts in consciousness can have on the collective human experience and the fabric of global consciousness. As individuals integrate quantum awareness into their lives, embracing the interconnectedness, potentiality, and co-creative power of their thoughts and actions, they contribute to a wave of change that transcends personal transformation, influencing the collective consciousness and steering humanity toward a more harmonious and enlightened future. This ripple effect is grounded in the quantum principle of entanglement, where entities, once connected, remain interconnected across distances and times, influencing each other in profound ways. Applied to human consciousness, this suggests that the inner work done by individuals to expand their awareness and live in alignment with quantum principles does not exist in isolation. Instead, it contributes to a collective field of consciousness, affecting the collective psyche and catalyzing broader societal shifts. The personal breakthroughs, insights, and shifts in understanding thus become part of a larger mosaic of change, influencing others in seen and unseen ways, and encouraging a wider adoption of quantum-aware living. Furthermore, the principle of non-locality in quantum physics, which posits that events in one location can instantaneously affect outcomes in another, offers a powerful metaphor for understanding the non-linear impact of individual consciousness on the global stage. Acts of kindness, compassion, and intentionality, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, can have far-reaching effects, contributing to a culture of empathy, understanding, and collective well-being. This underscores the importance of each individual's journey towards quantum awareness, as it adds to a global shift towards higher consciousness. The observer effect in quantum mechanics, where the act of observation influences the observed phenomenon, further illustrates the power of collective intention and attention. When a critical mass of individuals focuses on visions of peace, sustainability, and unity, this collective intentionality can influence the course of events, steering humanity towards these ideals. The power of collective prayer, meditation, and intention-setting practices has been documented in various studies, suggesting that our collective focus can indeed shape our shared reality, reducing violence, fostering peace, and promoting ecological balance. The ripple effect of quantum awareness also embraces the concept of morphic resonance, a theory proposed by Rupert Sheldrake, which suggests that patterns of behavior, once established, become more probable for others to follow. As individuals live out the principles of quantum awareness, they create new patterns of thought, behavior, and interaction that resonate through the collective consciousness, making it easier for others to adopt similar pathways. This creates a feedback loop of positive change, where personal transformation fuels collective evolution, and vice versa. In embracing the ripple effect of quantum awareness, we recognize the profound responsibility and opportunity we hold as individuals to contribute to the collective destiny of humanity. Our personal journeys of awakening, growth, and transformation are not just for our own benefit but are integral to the tapestry of human evolution. By living with intention, mindfulness, and a deep sense of interconnectedness, we participate in a collective quantum leap towards a future characterized by greater awareness, compassion, and unity.